Are you guys ready? Why don't you go back? Go back here.
And they're all fast. Tyler! You can't stop. No, my sister. She's on the track, but she's not in our family.
1 year old.
I know. 3, 2, 1.
Not having a lot of good food, they starve. But we did have one food that was super yummy, and they're called Johnny Cakes, and we have some for you guys to try.
All right, so if we could everybody, before you move on, has to try a Johnny Cakes. If you could please line up in front of our pioneers to taste the food. Don't fight from your pioneer experience.
This place is what we want.
Oh, yeah, you guys just did taste.
It's like cornbread.
I need a double family because I have exciting news for you guys.
Wait, so you're global.
All right, Global. Congratulations. You have an 8-pound baby girl. There you go. Now, we are going to give you a baby Bjorn. As you and your family, you all need to carry it. So, Independence Rock is out in Wyoming. It's pretty flat, and there was this rock, and everybody, not just our Mormon pioneer ancestors, but people on the Oregon Trail and hunters and trappers back in the day, they would all race to see if they could get to Independence Rock by Independence Day, July 4th. Because they knew if they could get there by the 4th of July, that they would be able to get through the Rocky Mountains before the winter came. And that gave them a whole bunch of hope. You guys have already had a little taste of some of the trials that they had to get before that. Wilford Woodruff wrote in his journal in 1847 that when he got there, he walked around the rock and he saw the names painted and carved of other pioneers and other people who would come before them. Because this was such a big deal. People would get there and they'd be so excited. It gave them hope that they could keep going. They were almost there. And so we're here to celebrate that you guys have made it this far and to keep going. So we are going to party like we're pioneers, and we're going to turn the time over to Joe.
Okay, so the way you do this, it's all about your right leg. Everyone grab your right leg. It's really important to make sure you get that right. You don't want to, okay. You got to be tough. Put your feet next to each other. Now the idea is your right leg, no movement, stays in the same spot. You can also hold on to the elbow of the person that you're dancing with. We are going to spin. Now you've all used the merry-go-round, right? You can go as fast as you possibly can. And if you're really tough as a pioneer man, you can swing your lady. She goes flying. Now, we're going to need another brother. Okay? Switching. Then you come forward with both hands. And you start to spin, and then you trade your hand, and then you start spinning. Okay? So, ladies, your job is arms up on top. Same thing, right foot in, left foot out. Kind of like hokey pokey. Start to spin, doing the same thing. And then the ladies, you get to fly. Make it stop. Okay, now.
It's super fun.
As the pioneer man, your job is to keep your ladies flying. Now we're going to get some new age fiddles. 2, 3.
Yeah, I like it over there. Yeehaw!
6, 7, 8, 4, 2, 3, and down. Back. Next, ready across your arms. 4 and 2. Now switch. Do your left arm. Okay. Come together. Okay, I need someone who's a little bit closer in height to me.
Hey, if someone doesn't have a turn right yet, we can dance with me. You guys want to dance? You want to dance with me, Abby? Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Other one.
One pioneer's getting pretty
All right,
tired.
do we clap?
You want to fight? Oh, just trust them. They'll be fine. Let's see it. Go. Go.
up here on Independence Rock. Can we do it? All right, everybody come grab a rock. I've got a marker.
Hey, come here, Tyler. Yeah, it's knocking right there. Come on.
Stop up here. We had to give you something a little bit hard. My problem was my partner was this tall.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna go get Kate.
And delivers you some food.
Now,
This is just only for the Littleman's family. If they would like to
Now guess what? If the servants have decided to share with you, we had extra bags of candy for everyone. But unfortunately, they didn't.
and I took her arm and leg. Come on.
Everyone give pretty looks at sermon.
Wait, did I steal it? Oh, you hear that? We don't like this.
Pioneers! How was the rainstorm?
What I got?
Happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Thank you, readers.
Their enrollment was so down in all the new
And I feel like I'm at Disneyland where they take the picture, everything, and then you go look at the board.
Oh, no thanks.
All right. Are you guys ready for our last family challenge?
Yes!
Nick Brides, where are you at? If you'll notice, Jason is sitting on some very poisonous snakes. Now, there is a story that actually happened on the trails where a family came upon some rattlesnake dens and had to hop over them for a really long time. There's so many rattlesnakes. So, McBrides, for the next 2 minutes, you will be hopping on one foot.
Oh, yeah!
They should be carrying spikes. You got snakes, McBrides, on your mark.
I do, actually.
Ready? Set. Come on. Hop on one foot. All right, welcome, Travis. Okay, Pioneers.
Sorry.
Welcome to Rocky Ridge. We are only 259 miles from Salt Lake City, which actually means that our temple at Salt Lake City is around the corner. All right. So before we go, there's a few things that you guys need to know. When we walk down to the temple, we would like you to walk with families. All right. And remember that the temple is a sacred place, and we do have something special for you guys at the temple, but we need you with families, and we need you to be reverent. Let Sister Levitt jump in front.
reverent spirit as we enter the Salt Lake Valley. You guys ready? Okay.
Stay with your family.
From the Peterson family, raise your hand if you were Peterson. You all made it to Salt Lake City. Okay, who's in the McBride family? Is anyone Robert today? Michael, you did not make it to Salt Lake City with your family. Michael,
can you go stand over there?
Did he die?
He died.
From the illness on my foot got raised.
People on the trail died many different ways. Some of them got sick, some of them got hurt, some of them just got too tired, okay? Who's in the Thurman family? Raise your hands. Okay, so Riley, who was Robert? You did not make it.
I was a Robert.
Who was Robert?
That was Richard.
Richard. Joseph. You're Joseph, right? Yeah. You also did not make it. Will you please join Michael?
Oh yeah.
And your family member that did not come today, he wouldn't be either. Okay, from the Global family. You know who you are. All right, who was the baby? Your baby. Go ahead and stand up. Who was Mary? Mary. You didn't make it either. Who was Fanny?
Malia.
Malia, you didn't make it either. They after childbirth, a few days after. And then from the Huron Reader family, Selena, who's the baby? You didn't make it. Caroline. Who was Caroline? You didn't make it. And who was David? Who was David? Gavin, was that you?
Yes, Gavin, you're David. You didn't make it.
Stand up. So lots of people on the truck, lots of people in their families that they loved and cared about, but it made the power of the temple and going to Salt Lake City all that more great for them because they knew that once they got that temple built, that they would be able to be sealed there for time and all eternity with their families.
So we need to be so grateful for what we have here in Las Vegas. We're going to walk around the temple grounds just so we can see it. And then we're going to meet over at the church, okay, for a little treat to say goodbye. All right?
Try and do the short one.
Oh, we went the short one. You guys all go up front.
Oh, sorry. You got a grandma kiss. What? Ew. Lemonade carrot. Ready?